Hey everybody, welcome to your practice. I'm Molly, and today we're going to do a probably 15-minute daily body essentials fascia yoga flow. So this is great for prehab, rehab, just daily movement through all your body parts, all your fascial tissue lines that will help you feel really free and mobile and resilient in your body. So go ahead and set up your space. You can do this on a mat, you can do this in the grass outside. I would have a couple blocks or a bolster or a pillow, whatever you have handy, and then feel free to put on some music, light a candle, just set your space up so that you know you're practicing here and we're committing to spending time with our body and our energy and our breath. And then we'll get started in our classic warm up. This is triple burner, so come into a tabletop and then drop down onto your elbows, palms are pressing into the mat. So with our fascial flossing, the magic is in the engagement. So we're gently shearing our tissues as we engage the muscle in the myofascial matrix, and then we elongate through the eccentric or lengthening phase of the contraction. So this helps us repattern our tissues and our movements. So we're gonna pull our elbows back towards our knees. They won't actually move, but you might feel this along the kind of the serratus, the muscle around your rib cage, maybe into your traps and lats and triceps. So feel that portion of your body turn on, and then sit your hips back towards your heels. Inhale to relax, come back forward. Nose over your thumbs, and then exhale, pull your elbows back. Feel your core turn on a little bit, and then sit your hips back towards your heels. We're lengthening evenly on both sides. You might really notice this on one side versus the other. Feel free to experiment and play your angles. I'm just gonna go through the center today, but I definitely love kind of walking my hands over to one side and biasing if you have the time for that as well. Let's just do a couple more. You can always close your eyes so you can really feel what's moving, what's engaging, what's elongating. So pulling elbows back, sitting hips to heels. And then inhale to relax, come back forward. One more. Such a good warm up just for the whole body. I like feeling it through the back of my rib cage as well. Good. And then have your blocks at the top of your mat. Step your right foot forward. So we're in a wide lizard lunge. Right foot is on the outside of your block or your hand. And then our engagement will come by digging our right heel down and back and then lengthening the front leg. So we're moving towards a half splits. The front leg does not need to straighten all the way. Inhale, relax forward. I'll turn so you can see me a little better. Good. So right heel is digging down and back, and then we're lengthening the front leg. So this is our spleen channel. This has to do with just enjoying the sweetness of life and the interconnection of life. So if you want to bring any of that philosophy into it, you definitely can. We're working the tissue in our inner hamstring. This can help relieve any low back pain or SI joint pain you might be feeling, because all these muscles insert and fascia insert and wrap around our pelvis and our back, and it's all interconnected. Inhale to relax and rebend your right knee. Exhale to dig it down and lengthen back. You might notice one side versus the other. We'll do the other side in a minute. It's really important to check in and kind of take that internal gaze and interoception, feeling any changes that you're making in your body and rolling with it, running with it, enjoying it, feeling like you're doing something good for yourself here. Let's do one more spleen on the right side. Good. Right foot stays where it is. Slide your left foot forward so you're tucking it underneath your butt and sit down. Okay, so we're in this kind of half squat position. Bring your right elbow to the inside of your right knee. We're gonna do our small intestine cranks. Your left hand is gonna come on the back side of your right palm. And then the engagement comes by pressing your right hand back, but your left hand is gonna win and pull it down towards the center. Inhale to relax back up. Exhale, push back of right hand into your left palm and let your left hand win. Okay, so you might feel this in the back of the shoulder, the traps running along your neck. I love to add a little side bend of left ear down towards left shoulder, and then relax to come back up. Find that engagement, pulling down, smoothing out that pattern, kind of reorganizing and shearing any faulty tissue in there. Feel free to experiment with gazing up or down. And our small intestine is associated with acceptance and non-acceptance, kind of keeping in what we want to keep in and getting out what we want to get out. So it's the tapas, or the fire, the burning energy of what is impure. So take what you will from that, or just feel good in your body. It's all working either way. Good. So let's have a see of how we feel. Step your left foot forward. So we're in a forward fold. Use your blocks. Slight bend in your knees. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe you notice one hip versus the other, one side of your back or pelvis, your shoulders, your neck. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Tug the crown of your head forward. Your sit bones are reaching back. And exhale, fold, let it go. Push your feet, roll up your spine one segment at a time, stacking low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Bring your hands to your sacrum, your low back, and press it forward as you reach your chest up. Lean it back. Big breath in. And exhale, reverse the motion. Tuck your chin, and then roll down your spine one segment at a time. Maybe your hands drape along the back of your thighs and your knees and your calves. Take your fold, and then inhale, halfway lift. Straight spine. Exhale, fold, let it go. So we'll move to the other side. Let's start with our small intestine. So just take that right foot back behind you, lower onto your right shin, and then your bottom. So we're in our half squat. Left elbow on the inside of left knee. Right hand comes to the back of your left palm. We engage by pushing the hand back, but our right hand draws your palm down. Okay, inhale to relax and come back up. Exhale, find that engagement and push down. On these next few, feel free to add the side stretch through your neck of your right ear, dropping down to your right shoulder. And then inhale to come back up. Close your eyes, feel into your body. Always feel free to take any micro adjustments or movements or experiment a little bit. Our bodies are different. Our fascial history is different depending on everything. Our life history, injuries, patterns, postures, our jobs. So we might have different angles that work better for us, different paces, different intensities. So good to learn how to listen to your own body. Let's do 2 more. Feel free to angle your chin up and down a little bit and finish up with your last one. Good. And then right foot steps back. Left foot is nice and wide in your low lizard lunge. And we're going to take our spleen. So dig your left heel into the ground and then feel that engagement on the back inner side of your left hamstring and thigh as you lengthen your front leg and sit your hips back towards your heels. Inhale to rebend, relax, come back forward. Exhale, dig your heel down, straighten your front leg. This is currently my very favorite fascial floss. I'm just like unlayering more and more layers of stuff that I've been through personally with low back pain, SI joint pain, postpartum stuff. And it's like I uncover one thing and then another thing pops up, but it's actually really great. And I feel my body shifting, and I'm just loving staying patient in this process. And I hope you benefit from this too. Let's do 3 more. Feel free to angle your toes in or out. We inhale to rebend the left knee and relax and come back forward. We exhale, engage the tissue on the back of your leg and lengthen back. This side feels a lot more tenseness. It's like I have to work through this side a lot more. And if you have time after class, if you have one side that is more involved than the other, do double the reps of the involved side to kind of catch up. Good. This time, as our check-in, let's take a downward facing dog. Press through your palms, tuck your right toes and step your left foot back. Bend your knees plenty. Pedal out your feet, melting one heel and then the other. Find a moment of stillness. Close your eyes and feel your pelvis. Reach your sit bones up, breathe soft into your belly. And then maybe a couple side bends, dropping your heels to the right, lengthening through the left side waist, lifting up and then dropping them to the left, Lengthening your right side waist. One more on each side. Good. Drop your knees down and come to lie on your side. Let's do our left side. So you could have a block underneath the left side of your face or pillow. Bring your knees to 90-90. And then bring your right knee up towards the sky. We're gonna do our gallbladder clamshells. Right hand comes on the top of your right thigh. Find the engagement by pushing into each other, and then let your right knee meet your left. So you'll feel this start to burn pretty quickly on the outside of the right hip. And first, before we get going, let's stack our pelvis. So make sure you're not drooping into the waist. Find a little bit of space in the left side waist and keep your right hip stacked directly on top of your left. Okay, and then right hand pushes your right knee down, but the right knee is resisting up. Inhale to relax, come back up. Exhale, push down and resist. This is so good for finding space on the back of your pelvis, your SI joint. We're lengthening through the glutes, the external rotators, finding a lot of stability and space in our pelvis. And that helps us feel rooted through our whole bodies. Let's do 3 more. This one definitely burns. Doing a great job. Take a roll onto your back. We're gonna keep working that right leg. We're gonna do our quad pumps. So stretch your right leg up. You can remove the pillow or the block. Bring your left ankle on top of your right one, and your right knee is stacked directly on top of your right hip. So the engagement comes by pushing your right leg up, but your left leg is gonna win and draw it down. Hands are wrapped behind your thigh. If you can reach it, you can always use a strap if you need, or just kind of leave that leg there. So the front of your thigh is gonna start burning on this one. Our left leg is dragging our right foot down, but we're finding that resistance on the way down, and then relaxing on the way back up. Resist on the way down, relax on the way up. So this is working our quad tissue, and the fascial line runs all the way up through the front of your core, through your neck, and all the way up to your jaw. So if you have any TMJ symptoms, this quad floss can be really helpful. And take a couple with the toes pointing out. And then maybe a couple with the toes pointing in. Good. Stretch your legs and your arms up, shake them out, take a little dead bug here, and then switch sides. So hands interlaced behind your left thigh, right foot comes on top of your left ankle, and the resistance occurs on the way down. So your left foot is trying to press up, but your right leg is gonna beat it. Good. Keep that knee stacked over your hip. If it comes any closer to your body, you're kind of losing that line of tension. And our quads are our forward movers. This is our fascial line, our meridian, associated with just movement, muscle tissue, biomechanics. So such a good one to include in your daily practice if you are a mover, which I think we should hopefully all be. Let's take a couple with the toes pointing out. Just working different lines of tissue. Relax your face and your jaw. And then let's take a couple with the toes pointing in. Perfect. Stretch both legs high, both hands high, shake them out, and then roll onto your right side. We'll do our gallbladder clams on the left. So find your 90-90, rest your right head down on something. Find that little bit of gap between your right waist and the mat, and your left hip is stacked directly on top of right. Bring your left knee up high, place your hand on the outside of your thigh, and then resistance occurs on the way down. Pushing left knee to meet right, and then relax the hand on the way up as you lift your knee up again. Push down with your hand and relax up. See if you can close your eyes and feel that tissue spreading on the back of the glutes and the pelvis, all these muscles that externally rotate your hip. We're now gonna find length as we kind of bring them into internal rotation and adduction, or coming closer to the body. 5 more. Feel yourself creating space in your pelvis and stability in your body, rootedness, all the way down your legs to your feet. And 1 more. All right, roll onto your back. We're gonna take a mini Shavasana and then we're gonna sit up and do one final little movement. So stretch long. This is just a little body check-in. Close your eyes. Feel your breath moving up and down your body. Tune into any changes you already feel. And we bookmark all these little positive mini sessions and changes, and we're building resilience. We're also building a relationship of trust with our body and a space where we can meet ourselves every day. A couple more breaths. As you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. Take your time coming to a seat and we'll find a shinbox. So this is kind of like a deer sit in yoga or a 90-90 position. We're gonna have our right knee leading and our left knee is bent with our foot curling back behind us. So right leg is externally rotated, left leg is internally rotated. Right hand plants behind you and then sweep your left hand forward and then back, finding a big stretch and a big rotation through the front and the side of the body. Lift back up through center. Use your hands behind you or not. Bring your knees through center and then drop them over to the left. Plant your left hand behind you. Take that big sweep of your right arm to the side and behind you. Our body is meant to move into rotation and side bending. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, bring your knees through center and then drop them over to the right. Right hand plants, sweep your left arm over and let it feel a little bit natural and organic and fluid. Keep moving from side to side. So maybe we should have done this movement to begin with and see how we felt at the end of class, but that's okay. On this next one, when your knees drop to the right, feel free to press into your shins and drive your hips up, engaging your glutes, really opening through the belly and the heart, peeking your heart up to the sky. Lower down, use your hands or not as you become more comfortable with the movement. Drop your knees to the left, push into your shins, left hand is behind you, and then drive your hips up. Feels so good. Let's do 1 more of those on each side. You might be wiggling off your mat, totally fine. I love fascial flossing because I do feel more animalistic and just more elastic in my body, and it helps me move more holistically, more functionally. Come back through center, take a seat, roll out your shoulders, shift into one sit bone and then the other, see how you feel. Take a breath, let it out. I hope you feel great. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.